Thanks for joining today. Hopefully you'll find the next 5 minutes beneficial to you. I'm joined today by my colleague, Amit. Over the next 5 minutes, I'll walk you through how Droplet can help simplify your journey to Windows 11 and, as a byproduct, help you achieve the highest levels of cyber certification, even if you're running old legacy, bespoke in-house applications. We can help migrate you to the latest operating system and overcome the challenges that you would face. So, if you look first and foremost at the journey you've been on for the last 20 years, every 5 years or so, Microsoft bring out a new version of their operating system. And every time they bring out the new version, there's a couple of challenges that you may face. Windows 11 is slightly different from the previous upgrades you've done, and I'll explain exactly why that's different to you and what the challenges are going to be. So first of all, Windows 10 goes end of life on October the 14th, 2025. That gives you, as an IT team, 55 weeks to plan, prepare, and migrate to Windows 11. One of the biggest challenges you're going to come across is software compatibility. A lot of applications that were written for XP, Windows 7, and indeed Windows 10, by default will no longer work on Windows 11. And that's a very important thing to remember, because if you have one of those applications that are depending on, for example, Internet Explorer, Java, G-Initiator, etc., and it will not work on Windows 11, by default, you will automatically fail any form of cyber accreditation. And the reason why I'm saying that is, as of last year, IASME raised the bar. They brought out a couple of new things in Cyber Essentials 3.1. One of the main things that has impacted every endpoint device is any software that's unsupported must be removed or isolated away from the network or the device in scope. That means every time you do a PC refresh, you will be, by default, the hardware vendor will be giving you a Windows 11 endpoint device. But what if the applications you're migrating to that new operating system won't work? By default, you have to fall back onto Windows 10, pay extended support, and be unsupported for a cyber accreditation. But don't worry, Droplet's got your back, because that's exactly what we do. Droplet can run any x86 application. We don't care whether it's in-house or how old it is, even modern applications. But where we're very different is we include a full set of security tools that can help you take those applications from older operating systems to the latest. And by default, any application installed inside their container would pass not only Cyber Essentials, but Cyber Essentials Plus and NIS2 accreditation. There's not a month goes by that we're not pen tested by our customers or our partners. And to date, we've successfully migrated many customers from old to new and achieved the highest levels of cyber certification. So I hear you saying that's a bold statement. How do we do that? So Droplet is a software container based on Linux. We can run any x86 application, as I've already stated. Every license that we provide has a security at the heart of it. We provide a set of never trust security focused tools that enable you to run those legacy applications on modern day operating systems and protect them from potential hacks and breaches. How we do that is we create an isolation layer around our container. We then encrypt the traffic between our container and the endpoint device. We also lock down the end user and block all ports by default. We support any operating system, any cloud, any hypervisor, and we call this model Droplet Never Trust. So this is how we can help you migrate your challenging apps from any operating system to Windows 11, any Windows operating system. We support any device, on-premise, on cloud. We even work on the edge as well.
Thank you for attending, everyone. Hope you found this useful. If you've got any questions, please either contact myself or Derek directly, or your local Droplet partner. Next week, we should be presenting on how you can locally or natively run Windows applications on Mac, Chrome, or Linux. So hopefully we see you next week for another 5 minutes on how we can do that. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thanks very much. Bye.